Okay, so this is part 3 now. So this is how it looks when you fill with the filling. So this is the body. Okay, so we're going to do now round 21, and we were going to start with 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Oops. Okay, so 1 single crochet into the first stitch. Put your stitch marker in, and now we're going to do 2 together. So 1 and 2, so 2 single crochets together, and we're going to do 1 more. So 1 and 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so now we're going to go 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, and now we're going to do again twice decrease. So 1 and 2. So there we go, that's how it looks. And we're going to finish it off with 1 single crochet into the next 13 stitches. So 1 single crochet into the next 13 stitches, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so round 22, we're going to start with 1 single crochet into the first stitch. So 1 single crochet into the first stitch, and then we're going to do 2 together. So we're going to do decrease. Only 1. This time we're going to do only 1 decrease. And now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, and now we're going to do again 1 decrease. So 1 decrease. There we go. And we're going to finish this round with 1 single crochet into the next 13 stitches. 13 stitches. So I'm going to see you at the end. Okay, so I have finished round 22. I have 18 stitches around. So round 24, we're going to start with decrease. So 1 single crochet, decrease. There we go, put your stitch marker in, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, it's going to be quite tricky now because it's getting smaller. 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to decrease again 1 stitch. So we're going to decrease, and we're going to do again 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to do 1 more decrease. So 1 more decrease, and we're going to finish it off with 1 single crochet into the last 4 stitches. 2, 3, and 4. So this is our round 23 finished, and you have very tiny little hole left. So you can put some more filling in so it's more fuller, and we're going to do round 24. We're going to do 1 single crochet around in every stitch. So round 24 is 1 single crochet around. I will see you at the end. Okay, so I am back. So now round 25, I put some more fill in, so now it looks like that. So round 25 we were going to have 2 together, so we're going to do the crease. So 1 single crochet decrease, stitch marker in, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3, and now we're going to do again decrease. So 1 single crochet decrease. It's all going to get harder and harder. And now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 2 and 3, and the last. So 1 decrease, and 1 single crochet into the last 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So we finished our round 25. So now round 26 and round 27 will be 1 single crochet into each stitch. So you should have 12 stitches left, and now we're going to do last 2 rounds, 26 and 27, with 1 single crochet into each stitch. I will see you at the end of round 27. Okay, so I have finished my round 27, 26 and 27, so you should have like this. So now we can fasten off. So we're gonna have slip stitch into the first stitch and leave about 20 centimeters tall tail, because we're going to sew the head on and pull through. There we go. So now we have to fill up this neck. So I'm gonna fill it up and I'm gonna come back. Okay, so I have filled up my neckline. So that's how it looks. Okay, so now we have to find on the head, so you decide which way you're gonna have the top bit, top of the head, and which way you were gonna join the neckline. So I decided I was gonna do this way. Oh, it's a little bit crooked, but it's okay. So now you have to find round 13 and 16. So I'm gonna count 1. Hard to show better this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'll put the little marker here, little needle, 13, and 14, 15, 16, and needle in here. So between these we're gonna sew our neck on. So I have already needle and thread on. So make sure you put the right way. Don't make the head this way. Just this way, the head we're gonna go. Okay. So make sure the tail is in the middle. And if it helps, you can stitch it together with the little needles. Oops, I lost it now. Never mind, I'll do this way. So it is a bit fiddly because obviously it's not the straight shape. Make sure straight. Here we go. I'll attach it a little bit so I can, oops, so this way. Okay, and now just sew it on, and I'm gonna see you when I have done my. If you have any questions, or do you want me to make separate video to show you how I'm doing it, I don't mind, just let me know in the comments and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I have attached my head, sorry, the duck's head to the body. So that's how it looks. Looks like this. So yeah, so this is how it looks. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna make a tail. To make a tail, so this way, we're gonna start from the right side where we had the last stitch. So in here, we're gonna attach the yarn. I'll try to show you as closely as I can. So yarn over, through, and single. So we're going to do now 6 single crochets. So the first one, we have, doesn't count, the first one don't count, so we're going to make one more single crochet in the same stitch, and I am again crocheting over the little tail. So 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have done single crochet 6 times. So now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the last, this, don't know if you can see, and in this last stitch here we'll do 1 more single crochet. So in total we're going to have 7 single crochets. So now we're going to have 2 single crochets into the opposite of the chain. So where we had these 2 chains in here, we're going to make 2 single crochets. So it's going to be a bit tricky. Let's have a look. So 1, no, it's very fiddly, and another one. So we have 2 single crochets. So it looks like this now. So now we're going to do, just give me a second, and now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the last Sorry, probably can't see because it's so tiny, it's so small. Can't find the right way how to do it so you could see. So in this last bit here, see, before we started here, we're going to make one single crochet. Oops, sorry, can't really, it's very tricky. Let's do this way. So pull through and pull through these two. Phew, that was a hard one. Okay, so now we're going to do one single crochet into each stitch around. We should have 10 stitches. So let me put this way. So one, I'm going to get my stitch marker. So we should have 10 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh dear. 7. I lost the yarn now as well. Okay, so here we go. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, so we have 10 single crochets. So third round we're going to do 2 together and 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and we're going to do twice. So first we're going to do 2 single crochets together. So we're going to do 2 together. So we're going to do a decrease. Sorry, just can't find the right way how to do it. So you can see, and so 1 decrease. Stitch marker goes in, and now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, oops, and 3, and we're going to do again 1 decrease. So 1 decrease. So 1, 2, and we're going to finish it off with 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 1 more. Come on, ducky, stay still. And 3. There we are. And now we're going to do chain 3. One, 2, and 3. And now we were going to do slip stitch into the next stitch. So into this first stitch, in this one here where I took the stitch marker out, we're going to do slip stitch. Okay, and we're going to do again 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and into the next one we're doing slip stitch. Oops. And again 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch. And I can't hold it properly, slipping out. So, and we were going to do it again. So 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the next. So there you go. Start looking like a little tail. There we are. Okay, let's keep doing this till end. So 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch to the next. Oops. 1, 2, 3. And this should be your last. So this is our last slip stitch. There we are. Okay, so now we can fasten off, and we're going to leave a little tail of string, because we're going to sew it together now, the open bit for the tail. So I will leave something like that. Okay, and now we need a needle. Where's my needle? There's my needle, I found it. So now we have to close this hole in here. So we're gonna fold it in half, so it looks like a tail, like that, and we will just sew it together so there is not an opening seam. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make a little knot, and I'm gonna hide my yarn, hide it inside somewhere in the body. Don't pull too tight, otherwise you're gonna pull your tail down. Oops, and go, got it off. And there we are. Our duck has a little tail. Cute. There we are. So now we're going to make a little feet. Okay, so we're going to make a feet now. So we're going to need two like this, two little feet. We're going to need two of them. So I'm going to show you how to make one, and then you have to make another one. You can scroll back the video and have a look. Okay, so we need yellow yarn, and we're going to start with magic ring, and into the magic ring where we're going to make chain one, and we're going to make 6 single crochets. So 6 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Pull the little tail to close up the circle, and now it will be very tricky because we have to make 1 single crochet in each stitch, and it will going to be round 2 till round 4. So 3 rounds together we're going to make 1 single crochet into each stitch. So let's start. So 1 single crochet into each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so 6. Okay, so now we're going to do round 3 and round 4 exactly the same, 1 single crochet into each stitch. I'm going to see you at the end of round 4. Okay, so I have finished my round 4, and this is how it looks. So this is the like top bit what you're gonna attach to the body. So this is how it looks. So now we're going to do round 5, and with round 5 we're going to start with 2 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. So 2 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. Oh dear. So 2 single crochets into the next 3 stitches. So 1 and 2, and last one, 1 and 2. So into the last 3 stitches we're going to make 2 half double crochets into each. So 2 half double crochets into each stitch. So 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, and into the last one 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. So now it looks like this, like a little mushroom. So that's round 5 done. So now we're going to do round 6 and round 7, 1 single crochet around in each stitch. So 1 single crochet around in each stitch for round 6 and round 7. I'll see you at the end of round 7. Okay, so I'm in round 7, finished my round 7 now. So this is how it looks now. So now what we have to do is we're gonna fold it on half. Actually first, before you fold it, put a little bit of filling inside, very tiny bit, because we are just filling the foot that's it. Okay, so now you fold it in half, and we're going to crochet through both sides. So we're going to crochet like that, pushing a bit more in. So now round 8, we'll start with 1 single crochet. So remember, it goes through both sides. So 1 single crochet, and then 1 half double crochet. So 1 half double crochet. Okay, so sorry about that. So we have done 1 single crochet between 2 sides through both sides. So now the next one is half double crochet. So we're going to do 1 half double crochet, and then next one we're going to do slip stitch. So slip stitch, and again we're going to do 1 single crochet between 2 sides and 1 half double crochet. And we're going to finish in this last one a slip stitch. That's it. And now we're going to fasten off the yarn, leave it a little bit longer because we can use the yarn to sew in, to sew to the body, the legs, and pull this one through. So there we go. We have a little feet like that. There we go. All done. Okay, so now we're going to have to sew them onto the body. So now we're going to take our little ducky. So the legs need to go between rounds 5 and 6. So if you're going to count from the circle, from the middle to the side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, you can take some needles, pins, and just mark it. So that's where the first leg we're going to go. And then to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now just make sure it's nice and straight, and you can change the position as well for them. And there we go. We have to sew it over there. I'm going to use this one on the other side, and then this one this side. There we go. That's how it should be. Okay, so let's start sewing around. We're gonna pull this thread through the actual foot up to the top. So I'll go through at the bottom. Just go through here. There we go. So it comes out to the top, so it's easier for us to sew it on. Okay. Let's take my needle out. And let's start sewing on. Of course, make sure it's straight. Okay, I will leave it to you to do it. Oh, look at that, that's nice. I'm gonna put a little bit more stitches on here on this bit so it's not so floppy, so it holds nicely like that. Okay, and I'll gonna see you at the end when everything's done. Okay, so I have done my little ducky and it's nicely standing up as well. So there is my little feet are done. So there we go. That's how it looks. You can see it properly now. So here we go. Okay, so in next part we're gonna make a bonnet and shawl. So I'll see you in the next part.